Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We're doing a review of another fragrance from the house of Les Indemodables. I always have trouble pronouncing that name. I hope I'm getting better. This is their Ambre Supreme, or Ambre Supreme. It's a fresh ambery scent. That's what they call it on their website. A few notes about the scent before we get into the meat of it. Ambergris, the near-mythical aged and oxidized exudate from a sperm whale, is one of the most prized ingredients in perfumery. Due to its rarity and cost, ambergris, also known as gray amber, is synthetic in 99% of perfumes that list it as an ingredient. In Ambre Supreme, the natural version specially sourced and tinctured using our proprietary ultrasound extraction, is used in a 10% dosage, putting a spotlight on this precious ingredient with a unique ability to amplify and unify other notes in composition. Or I should say, in a composition. All of Ambergris' intriguing facets are on display, from the ambery animalic to the mineral, marine-like, and salty, adding what perfumer Antoine Lee describes as a sheen, a patina, a feeling to the fragrance. Precious ingredient, ambergris 10%. Maturation 1 week, maceration 3 weeks. Check out the bottle. It's pretty standard for this brand. In the meantime, if you can subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, we would really appreciate it. The top notes as denominated by Fragrantica for this scent are aldehydes, clary sage, pink pepper, and cardamom. The middle notes are Moroccan jasmine, neroli, and patchouli. And the base notes are the ambergris and the immortelle. Scent Split also talks about the main accords are amber, warm and spicy, aldehydic, aromatic, herbal, soft, spicy, fresh, sweet, animalic, and white floral. A lot of stuff going on. I sprayed this on myself about 7 hours ago, and it is still there. So for me, that's really unusual. I don't typically get a fragrance that sticks around that I'm able to smell more than a couple hours. So anything more than 5 hours is a victory for me in terms of scent longevity. Now, is it projecting now? No, it's not. It was earlier. It was very strong earlier. But it dries down into sort of a honeyish, you got that amber kind of little bit of a funk. It's not really intense, but it's not as intense as something like Grand Soir, which is from Kirkjohn. And you know, I love that scent. I actually had my kids buy me that for Father's Day. This is really, it's different. It's not as in your face. It doesn't have the same kind of projection that Grand Soir does. However, it is really nice, subtle. It's got a richness to it that I don't really find, or I've not found, in a lot of these scents that I've been sampling and testing over the last several months. We're going to do a fresh spray, and we got these decants in the Discovery scent from the brand itself. Now the initial, fresh blast, it's much more ambery, what you might think is an amber smell. It's a little boozy in that it's got that sweet honey scent. Now there's nowhere that I've seen in the notes or anywhere else where they talk about honey or particular. There's a sweet note in the accords way down at the bottom. I'm not picking up a lot of the notes that they talk about. I mean, the ambergris, obviously, it's really nice. It's a very nice amber scent. If you have any interest in this sort of scent profile, I would definitely recommend you either pick up the Discovery set from this brand, which is not that expensive, and I think you get 8 or 10 different fragrances in nice 2 to 3 ml spritzers. So it's really good value, and it saves you a lot of aggravation, and you don't have to use them all at the same time, obviously. It's quite nice. Now this list for 50 mLs, it's about $245 US, if I'm not mistaken. It's a very nice scent. It's very rich. It's very, but it's not like overpowering or in your face. Someone's gonna have to be close to you to really pick up the full kind of impact of this, and even better if they're really close to you and smelling it. I don't think that I would spend the money on this just because it's nice, but it really doesn't speak to me that much. I mean, like I said, it's quite nice. There are others that I would prefer to spend my money on than this, but if you like this sort of fragrance, you know, it's really top-notch, top tier. A lot of people really, really love this. They really find the Ambergris just is very unusual and very authentic. There are people obviously who don't like it for whatever reason, and that's fine. But it's very nice. It's definitely a scent that I will come back to. I think when the winter time comes, I'll definitely give it another shot, see what it's all about once again under different conditions. But it's a very nice amber-ish scent. If you have any interest in these types of scents, I would check it out. Is it masculine or feminine? Neither, in my opinion. It's definitely straight down the middle unisex. I would say if you had to say, it might lean more masculine, but you know, everybody's body chemistry changes the way a scent is going to smell on that person. There are a lot of people who say, well, if you can't smell it, if you become nose blind to it, it must be good because you know, I don't know what the rationale is, but they figure, oh, that must be great. I don't really go along with that philosophy necessarily, but I've definitely not gone nose blind to this scent. It's quite good. If you liked the review, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up and smash the notifications bell. Please leave comments down below about this or any other scent that you have any interest in or that you'd like us to check out. Or if you've got an opinion on this scent, please let us know in the comments down below. Meanwhile, please be kind to your fellow human beings and their critters. Stay lifted, stay well groomed, stay smelling freaking awesome, and we will catch you on the next one. We love you. Cheers.